Okay, y'all, so this is a story time on how I almost lost my daughter to SIDS, but she's 1 years old now, thriving. Yeah, not too much on my hair. So my daughter was like 4 months old, and I was trying to get her to like sleep in her bassinet or whatever, and I would just drag the bassinet all over her house just to get her, used to sleeping in it. So it was one particular day, I was in the living room and I was on the couch, and I put her in her bassinet and she was going to sleep, so she fell asleep, and I fell asleep too. So when she fell asleep, I fell asleep, and it was so random, y'all. Like, it was nothing was different. At that point, my daughter wasn't swaddled. I wasn't swaddling her anymore because she would turn like probably like 2 months. We had to stop the swaddle. Okay, y'all. So she was just on the couch. I mean, in her bassinet sleeping. Nothing was around her. Nothing was in there with her. Like, y'all, it was just her onesie, and that was it. She was in her clothes. That was it. So I'm sleeping. She's sleeping, having a good sleep. And I don't know what it was, but I just opened my eyes. Like, I'm a light sleeper or whatever, but that was not the case. It was nothing dealing with light sleeping. So I just opened my eyes and I just looked over at her. And you know how you could see if like they're breathing through their clothes? Cause me when she was younger, I was so paranoid. I like when it came to SIDS, like I was just so scared because that's all I saw on my TikTok. So of course that was the only thing on my mind was that type of stuff. So I wouldn't even go to sleep with her. Like I didn't get much sleep at all when she was younger. So I opened my eyes and I just looked over at her and I didn't see like the breathing movements from her clothes. So y'all, I just like hopped up and I went looked over her and like I'm like moving her a little bit and she was not moving, y'all. Like she was not moving. She was just like there laying down. So I started shaking her. And then she just like popped up and gasped for air. So I was like, what the fuck? Like I knew exactly, y'all, like I'm sorry I had to, but like that shit scared me so bad. And when I picked her up, like she just started out crying because she scared me, I scared her, but she wasn't breathing. So when her pediatrician appointment came, I informed her about that, and she basically like you know what I'm saying, good thing I did interfere because maybe if she was sleeping any longer, then she wouldn't have, she would have passed or whatever. So she's after that I invested in a like a diaper monitor or whatever because I didn't care how much it was. I was ordering it that day. I don't care what the price was. We was getting it and I got it. And she's 1 year old now. She turned 1 in October. She's thriving and stuff like that. But I just wanted to talk about that because like that shit is really like scary. So I feel like me personally, I would invest in a monitor because after that it worked for me. I had no problems. My anxiety was, it helped my anxiety calm down a little bit. But I say invest in a monitor. It's a good investment. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.